I am because we all are. I cannot succeed on my own, that I need other people for me to succeed, therefore I also help other people who need help. Dream big, learn a lot, and have fun while doing this. Let your passion drive you and get engaged. You will have a wonderful time. My name is Mauro. I'm Italian. I live in Switzerland. I work for Canonical in the community team, and I'm here at Ubuntu Asia to represent Ubuntu and Canonical. Ubuntu, first of all, is an African word that means humanity to others. In this particular case, Ubuntu is a Linux distribution, mostly known for Ubuntu desktop, but also available in server. Ubuntu Core is a full snap version of Ubuntu, and then there are many technologies linked to Ubuntu. And now Ubuntu is also available in many platforms. There are cloud images, there are IoT images, Raspberry Pi, multiple architecture. This was actually an idea of the Ubuntu community, Ubuntu Asia community, who do an UbuCon Asia every year, and they like to do this in a roaming fashion, so they don't select a single country and just always do there, and they roam around, find interested countries and universities and venues, and then they move so that we can go where people have the hunger and the appetite for Ubuntu, Linux, and open source. Open source broadly and Linux and Ubuntu are also free in two ways. Free in terms of your digital freedom, and free as in you don't have to pay money to use this. So one of the main advantages is that you can, if you have a startup, if you are trying to figure things out, you can start for free. And then if your business grows and you deploy Ubuntu and you serve customers and you have needs to upkeep your services, then you can pay support to Canonical to help you keeping your Ubuntu up to date, up to speed, and help you with consulting. So you can start free, you can scale up and down as you wish. This is true for most open source technologies and projects, and I think this gives you a very good advantage. The other one is that if you're not happy with something or if you have specific needs, it's open source. You can propose a change, you can contribute to the code, and so basically you can tailor your software to your needs. A very easy example is translations. If your population is not comfortable with English, you can submit translation for all the free and open source software that you use. If Ubuntu is not yet completely translated to your local language, you don't need to hope that somebody someday will do it. You can just help and get it done and submit, and then you have it. So freedom is the most important thing here, especially you mentioned the government. The government doesn't need to rely on software created by another, perhaps competing government, and you can have your software baked in-house as much as you want. You can fork it, you can create your own, and you can really be free. I had a round of conversations here during UbuCon Asia. I am very excited because I was basically tackled in the hallway by multiple people here who came to me and say, "This is great. What do we need to do to keep this going after the event?" So we're already planning to keep engaging with the local community, help them grow it, and contribute to local events, and then get engaged with the Ubuntu community all year long. For example, for the Ubuntu Summit, we are setting up a local community here that can engage during the event live with us. as many people who are familiar with open source know already, Canonical is not just using the open source that is already there. We have opinions, we are very opinionated, we have plans, and we are not shy to show that our ideas are bold and will help the future of open source. So we have many projects that are created around Ubuntu and free and open source. For example, we have LuxD, we have Rocks, we have Multipass, we have many open source products and projects that help people beyond having a bootable laptop with a Wi-Fi. And that is one of the ways that Canonical contributes to open source. All these projects are open source, so people can have their opinions on our opinions, and we can discuss together. There are other initiatives. For example, just a few minutes ago, the Open Documentation Academy workshop ended, and basically the technical authors at Canonical, in a very open way, invite anyone to contribute, and while doing this, they learn how to become a technical author. There are many other examples, but I wanted to bring this up because the technical authors are doing excellent work. There is a big transformation that we see happening. It has taken arguably too long, but we are very happy to see that now companies that you would never imagine open source their software. They say, we have this code, we have this program, we have this software, it's big, we invested millions of dollars on this, and now it's open and everyone can use it to change it, modify, submit requests. So the change is coming and it's growing. So by spotlighting companies who do excellent work in this, we hope to also promote other people, other companies, and use them as example to say, you can open source your software, you can open it up to the world. That's not going to be a problem for your finances. Actually, in many cases, it's actually a boost, because suddenly you have a lot of people who contribute to your code. Canonical has many partners, and the partnership with the cloud providers make sure that Ubuntu is the number one, the easiest cloud image available to do your workload on most of the clouds. So you can deploy your workloads, do AI and ML, anything really that you want. AI is very hot now, but anything that we want. So we work together to enable the hardware, cutting edge hardware, software, make sure that you can just go to a cloud provider if you don't want to create your own massive data center. You go to any cloud provider, click, 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 deploy Ubuntu, deploy your workload, and start working. This is a question that I can answer from my point of view. It should also be answered from the local community and the Nepalese. So ultimately, it's up to you. How much do you want to be engaged? The sky is the limit. We are very happy to be here. I am very surprised, very pleasantly surprised to see that the people here have absolutely active engagement with everything that we've done. All the workshop material that we have brought here has been extremely successful, extremely busy. All the rooms have been always full with people, and people were not just sitting there hanging out, they were actually doing the work, doing the workshop, struggling, asking questions, getting involved. So I have very good hopes. It's ultimately up to you how much you want to keep engaged. This goes back a little bit with one of the previous questions where we're not very interested in the past. We use it as a lesson to grow, and we are always thinking about Canonical just turned 20 years old late last year. We don't linger too much on the previous 20 years. We're looking at, okay, what's coming next. We're looking and we're working to stay at the edge of technology for the next 20 years, and then the next 20 years, and then the next 20 years. This comes from an African saying. I will link you to a very beautiful talk that one of our African contributors has given last year. Maybe we can put it later, we can add a link. But basically it's, I am because we all are. This means I cannot succeed on my own. I know that I need other people for me to succeed, therefore I also help other people who need help to succeed. And this is the philosophy that we all follow when we work in Ubuntu, and the one that we hope that we can bring everywhere that we go. We like to enable other people to be successful. Their success is also our success. Their pride is also our pride, and that's what drives the Ubuntu community. We have, the first thing that we do is we always ask people to read the code of conduct. And if you read the Ubuntu code of conduct, you will find that it's not what you expect. So you expect rules, right? You go there and say, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Actually, that's not what it is. If you read through it, it's an inspiring document that will promote this philosophy and encourage you to be excellent to each other. So that's the first thing that we do, and whenever somebody comes to an event or starts getting engaged with the community, we always ask them to read and assign the code of conduct, so that basically we set the tone for the conversation. You can expect other people to be awesome to you, and we would like you to be awesome to each other. This is how we start everything that we do. Dream big, learn a lot, and have fun while doing this. Like, let your passion drive you, and get engaged. You will have a wonderful time. I want to say thank you to everyone here in Nepal who allows us to be here, enable us to come, and brought so many passion and talent to this event. I really hope to come back. Thank you.